to the Power Hour. Power Pro Wrestling on the air live from the studios of WMC TV5. Corey, a big one coming up here today.
Boy, we've got a big one. We got so much of it. I think we better get ready for the opening bout. Opening action today. Six-man tag team action is the opening bout on the Power Hour today, huh?
Oh, yes, indeed. There's a big blast off in the Dome, of course, from Tuesday night. Man, if you missed it, you missed something.
Crowd down there. What an exciting night at the Coliseum this past Tuesday night. We had a good time.
We'll be talking more about that as we go along here today, too. Also, special highlights of the Lawler versus Kane main event. There was a bit of a controversial ending there. We'll be hearing from Jim Cornette, and Lawler is scheduled to be here to talk about it, too. It looks like it's going to be a good one, and to get things going here, we've got a six-man tag team match coming up for you. In the ring right now, Tony Falk, the Yellow Jacket, and Swole, and going against them, headed this way right now, it's going to be Bobby Braun, Lance Jade, and Ashley Hudson.
Looking forward to this one. Boy, I'm just losing everything all over here. Can't wait for all of the action here today on the Power Hour. We're going to see the return of Too Sexy Brian Christopher. He's going to be here today in a huge main event today, Dave. Bill Superstar Dundee taking on the Birdman, Coco Beware.
That's exactly right. That's a double main event coming up. Hey, I heard about sort of what happened with Brandon last week. I'll let you fill me in a little bit more on Brandon Baxter, but I'm not happy about what I've heard. Everybody in the TV station's been upset about it this week.
Yeah, I tell you, it really was disgusting what Baxter said, those comments he made out there last week on Power Pro Wrestling. We'll have more of that later on, yeah.
Aubrey Wayne, the referee, has called for the bell. Tony Falk is against Lance Jade as we're underway with the Power Hour here today.
Hey, Dave, next week coming up, we're going to be 7 p.m. in prime time. Power Pro Wrestling Rumble on the River next Saturday.
And I cannot wait. Prime time television for the Power Hour. That's big enough, but not only that, it's going to be live from Palm Leaf Park, 7 to 8 o'clock. Make your plans. You're going to be joining us for Star Spangled Celebration, and I hope you are. I know 80 or 100,000 of you will be.
Yeah.
But don't forget to set those VCRs so you can see yourself later as you're watching Power Pro Wrestling down by the riverside.
7 p.m. right here on TV5.
And of course, the big, also the action continues 8 to 10 p.m. that evening live.
Right.
If you are unable to attend, fireworks and all of that. And Coolin' Again featuring J.T. Taylor.
Yeah, that's right. Big night coming up next Saturday. Star Spangled Celebration in Palm Beach Park. Nice tip toss from Bobby Brunch. Hey, Dave, Power Pro Wrestling is hot, as we said. We had a big night Tuesday night at the Coliseum. We're going to have highlights of the Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express match. Road Dogg D-Generation X and Brian Christopher's match as well.
Big win for Brian on that one.
Yeah.
And as we said last week, I think that one may have some implications for booking in the WWF.
Oh, yeah,
and,
that's
Brian's got to be real happy about that victory. We'll see him later on today, too.
Yellow Jacket in against Bobby Brown. Hey, get ready. Oxford, Mississippi tonight. Oxford, Power Pro Wrestling action is in Oxford tonight. For the first time, be there to be a part of history as Power Pro comes to Oxford right there tonight at the high school. Oh, look at that double clothesline.
Swole stays in there, picks up Bobby Braun, puts him across the way, and clotheslines him again. He's flying across the ring.
Swole caught him down. They haven't made a tag as of yet, I don't think, Dave, on Ashley Hudson. Hudson's suffering an injury that's due to the Birdman. Coco Beware is back.
Yeah, that was from the blast off in the Dome. Coco attacking Ashley, and he got that tag right there. Here he comes in. Let's see him go here today.
Here he comes now, yeah, and Ashley suffering from Coco Beware. Coco's got a huge mean streak on him. And Tuesday night down at the Coliseum, he just went nuts. We'll have more on that coming up a little later on today as well.
Yeah.
We've got all of them in there, Dave. Look at this. Touchdown. Nice drop kick as he gets up his feet. As Lance Jade pounding away on Tony Falk. And Ashley's up on the top rope. Swole turns around. Flying press. He hooks the leg. Good job. He got him. Got him. Oh, yeah. Good win for Lance Jade. Bobby Braun, Ashley Hudson. Oh, but it doesn't stop here, Dave.
Ashley Hudson got the pin. Tony Falk has just thrown Lance Jade out of the ring here. The action continues. The match is over.
Yep.
Oh, look how they got. They're double teaming Ashley. Into the rope. Down to the mat he goes. There's Spellbinder in there.
What in the world is he having? Look out! What? Got a bottle, man.
With a bottle, he breaks. Oh, my goodness. We saw him do that at the blast off at the Dome. He came in unannounced. What is he doing? Oh, boy. On Swole now with the...
That's winning the face.
He's got the referee. Bobby Braun says, don't do the referee. He's got him up the throat, picked him up in the air. Wow. What is going on with this guy?
Look at this. He's got lampshade now, Dave.
For 2 or 3 weeks now, he was very unhappy over his record. But I can't believe what the Spellbinder is doing here.
All of a sudden.
We're not scheduled for interview. We got other things going on here.
Yeah, we do.
See those little move right there? If you or you ever call me the Spellbinder again, you're going to end up just like everybody in there.
They want to be the Spellbinder. What do we call it?
What in the world is that all about? The Spellbinder just walks out of here.
Let him get out of here. Let's take a look at some highlights. From the, it was a magical night at the Mid-South Coliseum. It was a great time. We hope you'll be at the next one. Take a look at what happened at the blast off in the Dome. Of Lawler versus Kane coming up, and I want to tell you, it's coming back to the Mid-South Coliseum.
Yes,
Power Pro Wrestling on July 21st.
That's right.
We'll tell you more about it as we go along.
Yeah, tickets go on sale July 6th. July 21, mark it down. We'll be ready. We got more to go, though.
A lot here. We'll be back with it in a moment. Don't you leave.
Dodge Caravan has always come with extra bonuses. And now Caravan comes with a few more, like low 1.9 financing or to $750 cash back, which means you could own America's best-selling minivan for as little as $17,370. Plus, select customers get a Dodge Owner's Bonus for an additional $1,000 cash back. Now, that's a bonus you can bank on, but only for a limited time. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
Need a parts fast? Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage has automobile parts inside 35,000 square feet of warehouse space. From engine to transmission, sheet metal to front caps, steering columns, and replacement glass of all kinds. And if they don't have it, they're connected to over 4,000 other salvage yards by computer. They always say yes to your parts needs. Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, 3100 Gill Road.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the fastest parts in town, come on down.
Know anyone with enough money? Me either. That's why you should call American National Mortgage first. Everyone has needs for some extra money. College for the kids, pay off all your bills. American National Mortgage can save you thousands of dollars in order for you to reach those goals. Know anyone with perfect credit? Me either. Your needs are special, and you want your mortgage company to understand that. American National Mortgage looks for every reason to loan you money. Know any reason not to call American National Mortgage? Me either. Call them today.
Before you get that new sport utility vehicle, know what you're getting into. Get into one that can comfortably seat 9 with all the comfort features. Get into one with the most cargo room. And get into one with the most towing power in its class. Get into Expedition, and you'll be getting into the #1 selling sport utility in its class. And now Expedition is even easier to get into with a $339 36-month lease. Ford Expedition. See your local Ford dealer today.
It's wild, it's woolly, it's Power Pro Wrestling on tour. Tonight, Power Pro Wrestling invades Oxford, Mississippi at the Lafayette County High School, 8 p.m. See the stars of Power Pro Wrestling, including Too Sexy Brian Christopher, The Birdman, Coco Beware, Loondog, Spot, and many more. Thursday night, July 2nd, Power Pro brings superstars to the Lady La Casino Pavilion in Lula, Mississippi. He's 500-pound Mable, Loondog, Spot, Brian Christopher, Billy Joe Travis, and many, many more. Power Pro Wrestling invades Blytheville, Friday night, July 3rd. Bell time, 8 p.m. at the National Guard Armory. And next Saturday, the 4th of July, Power Pro Wrestling will not be seen at its regular time. We'll be coming to you live in prime time. 7 p.m. from Tom Lee Park down on the river. Be a part of the WMC family of stations Star Spangled Celebration. Join 100,000 patriotic Memphians as we witness an action-packed hour of hard-hitting wrestling action live from the banks of the Mississippi. Coming Tuesday, July 7th, Power Pro Wrestling invades Boonville, Mississippi. July 8th, Greenville, Mississippi. Thursday, July 9th, back at the Lady La Casino. July 10th, Milan, Missouri. And Saturday night, July 11th, Power Pro Wrestling takes center stage in Mount Pleasant, Mississippi. Don't miss a moment of excitement when we come to a city near you. It's TV5 Power Pro Wrestling, the talk of the Mid-South. Yeah, a couple of reminders. Bible, Arkansas schedule for the 3rd is going to be rescheduled so that there's more time to prepare for the big rumble on the river on Saturday the 4th, next Saturday night.
And Milan, Tennessee is July 10th.
Yeah.
Milan, Tennessee.
Milan's in Tennessee and Gibson County. Here's Derek King, Mr. Personalities here. Yeah. Well, all right.
There you go, Derek. What in the world are you on now?
For 10 weeks, I have chased Jackquelyn around this studio, and I feel like the biggest idiot today because let me tell you, Tony Falk was right. Women are the root of all evil, and I am sick and tired of being laid on like an idiot. Now let me tell you, shut up while I'm talking over there. Anyway, today I am getting my mind off women. My mind is going to be on winning the Young Guns title right here, right today. So get my opponent out here right now so I can win the title.
Your opponent is the Young Guns champion, Kid Wikked. Mr. Personality Derek King, a little upset today.
Yeah, and I understand that. He lost a match to Jackquelyn at the Mid-South Coliseum at the blast off in the Dome. And the stipulations on it, fans, was if he had won the match, Jackie said she would marry him, but he didn't win the match, so he's not going to get married.
Yeah, he's
Jackie anyway.
upset about it.
Yeah. Well, he's had trouble focusing maybe on matches from time to time. He's had trouble with identity and all of that sort of thing. So maybe he is focused here today, but he's got his work cut out for him as Kid Wikked The Young Guns champion is here.
There he is.
Hold on, Dave. Did I get this right? Did Derek King just come out here and say he was completely through with women?
What he said?
Derek, I'm a little bit worried about you. I'm just a little bit worried.
What he said was, instead of concentrating on women, yeah, he's going to concentrate on his career right now.
Young Guns title. Let's say right here today on the Power Hour. Cade Wikked, the champion, defending against Mr. Personality, Derek King.
Cade Wikked with an impressive winning streak here in Power Pro Wrestling. He's won the Young Guns championship, and he's been able to defend that thing. I tell you, he's been quite impressive. However, one reason he's been so impressive as far as win streak goes is things like that right there. He's taken several shortcuts regarding the rules. Derek King not off to a very good start for someone with a new focus on their career. Whoa! He sets, he swings, he misses. Cade Wikked down on the mat. Neither wrestler able to gain an advantage on that. Into the rope, Cade Wikked, and Derek King dumps it over the back.
Nice back jump. Still to come today on Power Pro Wrestling. Got Bill Superstar Dundee and a Birdman, Coco Beware. We're going to hear words from Jerry the King Lawler as well.
Scheduled to be here to talk about that controversial ending of the match with Kane at the blast off the Dome last week. Kane, of course, accompanied to the ring by Jimmy Cornette. Paul Bearer was scheduled to be there, but was injured the night before on the ball. He was able to make it to Cornette steps in. We'll hear more about that. There's a count of two by Derek King.
What a move, Dave. He caught him right in midair and took Cade Wikked. He pounded him down in the mat with that move. What a nice move.
Don't forget next week, the Rumble on the River. Power Pro Wrestling continuing to plow new ground. Never before in prime time, but it's going to happen next week. Live, 7 p.m. from Tom Lee Park. Power Pro Wrestling will be coming to you live from the Star Spangled Celebration. Just a part of that huge evening's entertainment down at Tom Lee Park, presented by the WMC station.
Yeah, I understand there's going to be a card giveaway and all sorts of things.
You don't want to miss it, let me tell you. If you can't be there, be sure to be watching TV5 all night long, because we're going to be bringing it to you. First time that's ever happened before either. We've shown portions of the fireworks before during our newscast and shortly after. Yeah. But Action News 5 will have some folks down there, and it's going to be a big evening. Looking forward to it. A week from tonight, Saturday night, July 4th. What a way to celebrate our nation's birthday.
What a way. 7 p.m. next Saturday night. Look at this. Right off that top rope, boy. Derek King, look at this. He's getting that boot shot. Cade Wikked gets on his feet. He misses with the super kick. Comes back and catches him with it. He's got a pin. 1, 2, and
he broke the cover at the 2 count.
Up on the apron now is Cade Wicked's valet. And she's calling Derek over. What is she doing? Oh, what is this about? Oh, that's what it's about.
Distraction. That's what it's about.
Oh, my goodness. 1, 2, 3. And Cade Wikked retains the Young Guns title, Dave.
Cade Wikked couldn't follow his own directive there, and he was distracted by Cade Wicked's valet over in the corner, and it may have cost him that match, because it looked like he had a chance at least to get a 3 count on Cade Wikked and get the victory, but it did not happen.
I know it. Hey, you weren't here last week, buddy, and glad to have you back.
Thanks.
Powwow. But last week, Brandon Baxter got under my skin. It doesn't take but a little bit of gravy to go over my plate anyway. Take a look at what happened.
I was here. I was at a weather conference, but I heard about it, and I want to just speak for myself.
Take a look
together.
Now, you would think that these people on this big television station would have a clue. You would think Color Pro Wrestling would have a clue. Instead of putting Mr. Ratings, the female fantasy Brandon Baxter on television, they run some commercial for what? The celebration on the river, the Star Spangled Celebration. I could care less about the Star Spangled Celebration for little kids, the fireworks. Nobody cares about that. They want to see Brandon Baxter. They want to see the female fantasy. The 4th of July is just another miserable day. Is there a flag in here? Is there a flag in here anywhere? If there was a flag in here, I'd pull it right off the wall. I'd hold it out like this. I'd spit in it. I'd run it up to the ball.
That's enough. That's enough.
And I'd light it on fire.
No, we're not going to have that here. I promise you that. That won't happen in this television.
You got it.
Well, we'll just get the security.
Oh, what are you going to do? Take me off the air?
Well, we're going to take you I'm going to burn. Hey, Craig. Get the patrol out here. No fan. Hey, no, it's not a fan. I'll tell you who it is. This is Craig Norman. He's the director of operations for this television station. One of the senior executives. That's who he is. First of all, we do not appreciate you coming out to this television station trying to tell us how to program this television station. Randy, the problem with that, and I got a problem with you. Hey, you got a problem with that. Yeah, get him out of here, Randy. I'm sorry about this, right? You don't come out bad about on your television station, and you don't tell us how to operate this television station. You don't talk about the Star Spangled Celebration. There are thousands of fans out here who appreciate what this television station does, and I don't like it. I got friends who didn't come back, and for you to come out here and badmouth this television station and the flag and Memphis and the fans, I got a problem with it. We're going to move wrestling down on the river, down to the Star Spangled Celebration, 7 o'clock, and it's going to be 100,000 American flags waving in front of you to see you go down, buddy. Well, yeah, that's how it all happened. And that Creighton came out highly upset, but we moved Power Pro next week, 7 o'clock to Rumble on the River. That's what caused it today.
That's why we're down there. I'm looking forward to it, and Brandon Baxter may find out he's in some kind of trouble. Let me tell you about it. I have just never heard so much talk in this television station about last week. He has everybody here upset. I've known Creighton for years and years. He's been one of my best friends in this building for a long, long time. I've never seen him that upset here before, and here's the reason right here, Brandon Baxter. I tell you what, let me talk to him. Let me talk to this kid here. All right, but we just saw that video. I can't believe you would come out here and do that sort of thing. They have no more respect for this station.
Austin shut your mouth. Week after week, I'd come out here.
That's right.
And people didn't seem to listen to me. But last week, it seems like I got a little bit of attention. It seems like I got everybody in Memphis and everybody in WMC TV5 listening to me.
We do.
So, what I'm going to do today is the same thing I did last week. I'm going to talk a little slower. I'm going to be more to the point. I'm going to be real direct. You see, from day one, Randy Hales has hated my stinking guts. You've hated me, and TV5 has hated my stinking guts.
Well, what do you do things like last week?
So what Randy Hales does, he brings in Double J Jeff Jarrett to the Mid-South Coliseum this past Tuesday night, and he hits me with the guitar. You see the cut on the forehead? He gives me a severe concussion, but that's all fine and dandy because I'm back here today, and I'm back and better than ever.
Well, I tell you what we're going to do.
Let me ask you something. This is something that puzzles me, Dave. This is a multi-million-dollar television station, correct?
Correct.
Then why do the people at TV5 not understand that these people want to see Mr. Ratings, the female fantasy, Brandon Baxter?
Well, I'd say because ratings are important in this business. Very, very important. But that's not all that's important. There are more things that are important, like honor, like respect for the flag, like all of that sort of thing. That's important, too.
You shut your mouth. Respect and honor are real important. I'm telling you this, Dave Brown. These people both shut up. Respect and honor may be real important, but Brandon Baxter is the man that gets the ratings. I should be all over this television station, and you people at TV5 just don't understand it. Craig Norman came out here last week, and he tried to censor me. Why? This is America, right? You people want to celebrate, but he tries to censor me because I'm telling everybody how I feel.
Well, yeah, he did censor you, and it's a good thing, and I'm going to censor you right now, and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. He's already told you Power Pro Wrestling has been moved next week. It's not going to be at this time next week. It's going to be at prime time, 7 o'clock from Tom Lee Park, the Rumble on the River, and it's the highlight of the Rumble on the River. You're under contract. You're under contract with Power Pro Wrestling. Here's what you're going to do. You are going to stand there in front of 60, 80, 100,000 people live at the river and all the thousands of people watching on television. And you, Brandon Baxter, are going to pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America right there live next week. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not, Dave. You see, the reason you're saying this is because you want to make me mad. You want me to yell, you want me to scream, and you want my face to turn red and the veins to pop out of my head and neck. But I'm not going to satisfy you with that, Dave. I told you last week that there's a flag, and if I found the flag, I was going to hold it up, I was going to spit in it, run it in a ball, and light it on fire.
You're not going to do that here.
I'm going to get my crew together, and in just a little bit, I'm going to do just that. That flag is going to be set on fire here today.
It is not going to be set on fire. You're not going to have any. We're going to take a break. He's not going to do that, I'm telling you. to F-150 for 1-9 financing. Move over to the legendary toughness that comes only in the Ford F-150. Just announce. Get 1.9% financing of all 1998 Ford F-150. 1-9 saves you hundreds in monthly payments. F-150, 1-9 financing. Now at your local Ford dealer.
Hello, Lisa. I heard about your new kitchen, and it's beautiful. Who did the work? Well, new prime of Memphis. You know, I had a company to do work on my bathroom for over 2 months and still weren't finished. It was a while, and it disappeared for a few days. You should have tried new prime. They worked here every day until they were finished. They remodeled my bathroom. They did siding, roof replacement, windows, and my dad's room addition. They even consolidated my bills and made it affordable. I wish I had called new prime. I trust new prime.
Call a company you can trust. New Prime of Memphis.
It's the Isuzu Go Farther Getaway. Right now, drive a 98 Isuzu Rodeo and pay just $199 a month from your Memphis Isuzu dealer. Gator Bag. American Fireworks on Old Highway 78 has a Gator Bag for half price. Where are you going to get me? Head Lamar South. Turn left on Old Highway 78.
It's the dog days of summer.
And Watson's is the place to fool.
Complete 24-foot pool package is only $9.99.
Patio furniture.
That's Watson's.
Country Ford in South Haven says move it on over to a new Ranger Taurus. 0.9% for 48 months to save you thousands in finance charges on all new Rangers and Tauruses at Country Ford in South Haven. Or get factory rebates up to $1,250.
Moving in.
Country Ford at Goodman Road and I-55, South Haven. Power Pro Wrestling at the Mid-South Coliseum last Tuesday night, and figured you wanted it back because it was such a successful night, and what a great night it was. July 21, next time at the Coliseum.
Tickets on sale July 6th at the Coliseum. All Ticketmaster outlets. Get yours early because I tell you, ringside and all down low was sold out early for the blast off of the nose. So pick up those tickets early. Take a look.
Get them in advance.
Main event, huh?
Yeah, Lawler versus Kane. Take a look at the highlights from that one this past Tuesday night at the Coliseum. Due to what happened at beyond that point, we just don't want to show it on television.
Yeah.
And
Well, we can show that. But Jim Cornette led Kane to the ring, and he had some words after that match Tuesday night from the Coliseum. Here's Cornette.
What kind of animal? What kind of animal would do this when I first hit the Memphis city limits? The people told me, they said, the king ain't going to go down in Memphis, Tennessee. The King Lawler not going to lose in Memphis, Tennessee, but I didn't know to what length he would stoop. Lawler, you got in that ring against the giant, against the monster, and you couldn't find a chink in the armor. You couldn't
Lawler, what have I become? What have I turned into? What kind of animal would do this to another human being?
Well, we hope to have Jerry Lawler right here to respond, but he has not arrived yet. We still hope to hear from him later on in the program today.
I don't know, maybe he'll be here. Too sexy, Brian Christopher Mable. When we come back on the Foul Hour,
Stay with us.
I'm in the market for a new car, a car that is dependable and safe, with extras like a CD player and power everything. But I don't have a lot of money, and I don't know where to start.
I can sell you a new car for just $3,000 down.
I can get you one for $2,000.
$1,500. $1,000. I can sell it at $50.
$500.
I can put you in a brand new Kia loaded with extras for nothing down.
Nothing down?
Zero. Nada. Zilch.
I'm sold on Automart Kia.
Attention Memphis and around the world. The newest flavor from the Mid-South has finally arrived. Finally arrived. That's right. Entertainment proudly presents R.N.O. Hustlers, taken from the album The First Coming. Hustlers is hot, it's fast, it's bumper, it's full of flavor. So check it out from Entertainment Hustlers.
Hi, I'm Jim Palmer. The Money Store is so sure they have the best home loan under the sun, they guarantee it. It's the 90-day no-pay. The loan that lets you refinance your home, lower your monthly payments, and take a break from your mortgage for 3 months. That's right, lower payments and no mortgage for 3 months. If you find a better deal anywhere in America, we'll refund your money, guaranteed. But hurry, this offer ends soon. Call 1-800-LOAN-YES and ask for the 90-day no-pay, only at the Money Store.
Move over to Savings at your Ford dealer's big-time sales event. It's the biggest savings of the year on your favorite Ford. Just announced that 0.9 financing for 48 months on Escort, CF2, Contour, and Taurus. 0.9 can save you hundreds. And your local Ford dealer wants your business now. Move it on over for the savings of the year at your local Ford dealer's big-time sales event.
Hey, here we go on the Power Hour, Power Pro Wrestling. Got tag team action coming up in a big main event. Birdman, Coco Beware taking on Bill Superstar Dundee coming up. Tag team action coming up right now on the Power Hour. We're going to see the Too Sexy Man, Brian Christopher, and he's got Big Mable here with him today on the Power Hour. Their opponents today are going to be, look at this, BJ Awesome and Master B. Stretch into the studios of TV5 as we're live on the Power Hour. What do we say, guys? What a minute, Troy. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited because I got my big man right here. He's Mable. And all five. Mable, congratulations on a big win down at the Coliseum this past Tuesday night. Well, it's another hot day in Memphis, Tennessee, and a hot feud is brewing too. Me versus BJ or B.A. Awesome. I'm going to be in your face from now on, so bring it on out here, partner. Hey, I congratulated Mable, Brian. What a big win for you over one half of the WWF Tag Team Champions, D-Generation X's Road Dogg. Big win for you down there Tuesday night.
That's right. Thank you, Corey.
Congratulations.
You know, one of the reasons I got that victory, it's not because how sexy I am. It's not because what a great wrestler I am. It's because that match was right there in Memphis, Tennessee, my hometown, with all my fans right there in the stands. Because I cannot be beat, Corey Macklin, in Memphis, Tennessee. And that's why right now, I'm issuing a challenge. I'm issuing a challenge to one of the top dogs up there in the WWF, the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, The Rock, Rocky Maivia. It's been a while since I've had a strap around my waist. And right now, I want the world to know, Rocky Maivia, I want that belt you got, but I want that match in Memphis, Tennessee. So if you got the guts, accept my challenge right there at the Mid-South Coliseum. I want your belt, boy.
Too Sexy Brian Christopher and Mable, and Brian Dave issuing a big challenge to The Rock, Rocky Maivia, to come to Memphis in the Coliseum.
Hey, an Intercontinental championship match here. That would be great. Hey, maybe we get that for the 21st of July.
Oh, that would be super.
Whoa, I bet Randy will be working on that first, probably this afternoon. He'll go. Yeah. Well, BJ Awesome and Master B are here.
Hey, we're going to whoop that one so bad. When I get through with it, then they're going to be running the team, Mable.
Oh, boy.
Master B. And he's got BJ Awesome with him. What a huge tag team match coming up next year on the Power Hour. Looking forward to this one. And hey, I understand Dave Lawler hadn't made it yet.
No, he wasn't here just before we went to the last break. Well, we still hope to maybe he'll make it before we go off the air here. Well, anyway, let's talk about this match right here. Let me tell you first, that Lawler Kane match, things were not going all that well for Lawler at one point in the match. And the reason we had to censor it is because something happened there that just wasn't appropriate to show on TV. It wasn't appropriate, I don't think, for Lawler to do it at all. And that's why Cornette was so upset. Now, I've seen Cornette upset about a lot of things in the past, but maybe he had a reason this time. I don't know.
Look at Master B in the ring, Dave, doing a little strut and say he's big head bouncing, and oh my goodness.
Don't forget, next week we will not be on at 11 o'clock. Now, we'll be returning the following week to our regular time.
Yep.
But next week we are going to be live in prime time. Power Pro Wrestling, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. next Saturday night, July 4th, live from Tom Lee Park. Going to have the ring, going to have bleachers, going to have everything there. We hope you will be there, and if you can't be there, we certainly hope you'll be watching all evening right here on TV5. Power Pro, live at the Rumble on the River.
Big drop kick from 260 Brian Christopher, and Master B's over in the corner. Look at Brian now with a little shake, rattle, and roll in the middle. Oh! Missing him as he went to try to stop Brian from his little strut in there. Hey, you talked about the Rumble on the River next Saturday night, 7 o'clock until 8, right here on TV5, and you mentioned 7. You made me think about the weather. Well, I think we can take these neckties off next week.
Hey, yeah, no, we could be a little comfortable. We may show up in blue jeans and a golf shirt or something, yeah. But I tell you what, it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot action on the river next week, too. Don't you dare miss the Rumble on the River. Can't wait for it.
Well, there's so much history being made here in Memphis with Power Pro Wrestling. And history will be made again next Saturday night.
Don't forget, coming up here still, we got double main event, including...
Oh! Double clothesline, speaking of double, Dave. He took BJ Awesome and Master B out of there, out on the floor.
They're both out of that ring.
Yeah.
I was going to say, coming up, part of the double main event, Coco Beware will be going against the superstar, Bill Dundee. What's going on for BJ Awesome? Well, he ought to know his former tag team partner.
Yeah.
King Mable went after it.
Big Mable, boy, comes in at 566 pounds. Now, that's probably
light.
Yeah, probably light. Probably through the week I was going to say. The weekend, but now what this guy weighs. Boy, he is huge. BJ Awesome just pounding away at Mable. And Big Mable whips him into the rope. Takes him down as he stops there. Oh, what's the drop that big elbow and missed him.
Awesome had moved.
Christopher's got Master B. He catches Master B. Comes over the top with that super kick. Right to the back of the head of Master B. Master B's already missing some teeth in there. Yeah. And I don't know what else he'll be missing after Christopher gets through with it.
Yeah, because Brian is one happy camper here today, let me say, after a big victory over the Road Dog at the blast-off. Yeah. Look at this. Mable standing on BJ Awesome over there.
Oh,
meanwhile, Master B
stops him.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the ring. I want to remind the fans about Power Pro on tour tonight. Oxford, Mississippi at the high school there in Oxford. Get ready. Whoa! Oh. From behind! Mable watches Master B and BJ Awesome.
He just pressed them both against the turnbuckle. Super kick by Brian Christopher. 1, 2.
They got him. Turn off the lights. The party's over. 260 Brian Christopher. Mable. What a team they make that.
Oh, a celebration of the victory here today on Power Pro Wrestling. Still no Jerry Lawler, but I understand a courier's a limited tape. More on that in just a moment.
There's something big going on right now at your Memphis Isuzu dealer. It's the Isuzu Go Farther Getaway. Isuzu Rodeo. Isuzu Trooper. The all-new Isuzu Amigo. Now's the time to get yours and save during the Isuzu Go Farther Getaway. Drive a 98 Isuzu Rodeo and take just $199 a month. Hurry, they're going fast. Don't miss the Isuzu Go Farther Getaway from the Sports Utility Specialist, your Memphis Isuzu dealer.
Come to Fitzgerald's Hotel and Casino in Tunica and watch professional trick shooter Tom Knapp attempt his play target shooting world record Saturday, June 27th at 7 p.m. Admission is free. Tom Knapp is one of the world's best shotgun trick shooters. Join Knapp for an unbelievable show at Fitzgerald's Casino in Tunica, Saturday, June 27th at 7 p.m. Admission is free, so bring a friend to Fitzgerald.
Gator Bag. American Fireworks on 3rd Street has the Gator Bag for half price. Where are you going to get me? Take 3rd Street south to the Mississippi state line.
It's the dog days of summer.
And Watson's is the place for pool.
Complete 24-foot pool package is only $9.99.
Patio furniture.
That's Watson's.
Are you tired of your bank turning their back on you? If you need to purchase or refinance or just need some cash, call American National Mortgage today.
Why you keep Sammy waiting? You no get points? We got the new Suzuki at very low price. At Suzuki Sport, $149 a month. You want Sammy go lower? We got the new Suzuki Swift, $89 a month. You maybe have credit problem? Sammy no care. You want new Suzuki, you get it. Suzuki Sport, $149 a month. Or Suzuki Swift, $89 a month. Got the Suzuki. We got competition in half. Hey!
Well, I was sort of expecting Jerry Lawler to be here, but I understand he hasn't made it. Randy Hales is here. Randy, I understand he sent a videotape in?
Yes, he was scheduled to be here today. I faxed him and told him he was here. We got to hurry over with the interview. I didn't have time to preview it. If we could all watch it right now and see what he has to say, okay?
I want to take this opportunity to do something that I haven't had to do too many times in my career, and that's apologize to the wrestling fans of Memphis, Tennessee. I want to say I'm sorry to my hometown wrestling fans just because I just didn't get the job done last Tuesday night. Here it was, the main event of the inaugural show of Memphis Power Pro Wrestling. Kane comes all the way in from the World Wrestling Federation to do not only Paul Bearer's dirty work, but to help Randy Hales out, try to get rid of the King. Boy, for 3 or 4 weeks I came out and crowed about how I really earned the title of the King. I didn't just go out and buy some crown somewhere. I told everybody exactly how much trouble Kane was going to be in when he stepped in my backyard. Well, it didn't come off. Because when it got right down to it, I knew what it was going to take to get rid of Kane. I knew I had to come out with the fire. I knew that was the one thing that Kane feared. And when it was time for the fire, the magic malfunctioned. I just didn't get the job done. And then I resorted to something that I don't even want to talk about, except for the fact to say that I'm ashamed that I did it. So I've been thinking about that match a lot since last week, and maybe Randy Hales is right. Maybe a lot of people are right. Maybe King just can't get it done in Power Pro Wrestling right now. And so I think what I'll do is probably stick to announcing in the World Wrestling Federation. If they want me to wrestle there, I may try that a time or two. But for right now, Randy Hales, Memphis Power Pro Wrestling is your baby. And you don't have the King to kick around anymore, so I want to wish you all the luck in the world. And I want to once again say to the fans of Memphis, Tennessee, that I apologize for my performance last Tuesday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Thank you.
Well, he didn't come right out and say it, but he almost said he was retiring from Power Pro here.
You know, I didn't preview that. That's exactly what he did say. You know, This is 1998, Dave, and things change. And apparently, it has changed, and you heard it from Jerry Lawler.
I'm in shock.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
So, okay.
With that happening, though, I have to make decisions.
We'll talk more. The announcement from Lawler. He didn't come right out and say it, Corey, but didn't you gather from that he's true? Here comes superstar Bill Dundee and Samantha headed over this way. Bill, of course, with a big match coming up we've been telling you about with Coco Beware. And before the match, a word or two. Did you happen to see that interview there?
Yeah, and before I get into the words of that, I'd just like to tell everybody where I'm going to be on tour. Friday the 3rd, we're going to be in Corinth, Mississippi. Then we're going to go over to where we're going, Boonville on the 7th. Then we're going to be at Greenville on the Wednesday, that would be the 8th, right? Then we're going to be at Lady Luck, would be the 9th. Then Milan, Tennessee, the Superstars' hometown, the 10th. So you all know where we're going to be Friday the 10th of July. That's in Milan. Now, Lawler, come on, man. I watched the tape. You wasn't doing too bad the part I was watching. I watched the whole match. No, Kane's big and he bad. But he ain't that bad. You're still walking. He came in here to say he was going to kill the king, right? Or what's his name? A little fat guy manages him.
Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer manages him. He's going to take the king out for what they said about the Undertaker's mother. Never happened. Lawler looks fine to me. Don't quit, brother. You've been the king a long time around here, and I've been the superstar a long time around here. So without Lawler and Dundee, there ain't no powerful wrestler, man. Come on, don't quit. We've got that right? Now, the other thing, don't we have a tape of Coco Ware being bad?
And I want to tell you, this was from Blast Off in the Dome last week, too. Bill, I didn't even know this had happened until well after it happened. I mean, you guys were all over the Coliseum on the stage and all of that. But this is video from the dressing room, right?
I'll explain that after you watch the video.
Let's take a look. Bill and Coco Beware. Boy, I tell you, that was just part of it.
I'll tell you why it was part of it. Coco, we were all in the 10-man tag. Anything happened. Actually, Hudson got bumped onto the floor. Coco goes out and brain busts him or bird busts him. That's all right. That's dangerous enough. But when he was laying in the back, Coco saw him laying down in the back, and he went out and he kicked him when he was down. And I saw that happen, so I just went back looking for Coco. Coco, that man's an Australian just like I am, and I stick up for Australians just like y'all do here in America. And you have a mean streak a mile long, brother. I didn't like you a few years ago, and I don't really care for him now.
Coco Beware out from behind the curtain with a chair. They took a bird buster on Dundee right here on the concrete floor. Look out. Coco Beware. A tight route. Come on, Coco. Throwing the chair down on the leg of Bill Dundee.
Quick. You don't let the build, baby. Talking all over. You got a new king. You got a new person around here.
You're not the king. No, you're not the king. You're not doing stuff like that.
Ladies, you and I really deserve a vacation. But where are we going to get the extra cash? You're right. Let's go to Mid-South Title Loans. They have 0% interest for the first 30 days.
Mid-South Title Loans can give you the money you need instantly, interest-free for 30 days. That means you don't make a payment for 60 days. Call 274-0400 or come by one of the 4 locations nearest you. Winchester at Mill Branch, South Perkins near American Way, Summer near I-240, Union Avenue near Cooper. Mid-South Title Loans can give you instant cash today.
Hello, Lisa. I heard about your new kitchen, and it's beautiful. Who did the work? Well, new prime of Memphis. You know, I had a company to do work on my bathroom for over 2 months and still aren't finished. They worked a while, and then just a few person did. You should have tried new prime. They worked here every day until they were finished. They remodeled my bathroom. They did the siding, roof replacement windows, and my dad's room addition. They even consolidated my bills and made it affordable. I wish I had called new prime. I expect new prime.
Call a company you can trust. New Prime of Memphis.
Tell me this. How come every time you hear something new from the so-called hamburger places, it has more to do with movie deals than with hamburgers? Hollywood hamburger. I'm hungry. I want a hamburger. I want a movie. I'll rent one.
To buy barbecue bacon cheeseburger. All beef patty with onion rings and a tasty barbecue sauce. Now just $1.49.
Big beef for that figure? Not included. Make me a burger. Hold the hype.
It's about honor. It's about patriotism. It's about good and evil. It's Rumble on the River. When the good take on the bad. For honor, for country. Standing tall for America. The #1 nation on the planet. Live from Tom Lee Park and live on TV5. Saturday, July 4th, 7 p.m. Only on WNC TV5.
Well, due to the announcement that Jerry Lawler made just a few minutes ago, Randy Hales has just told me, Corey, that at the Rumble on the River next week, 7 o'clock next week, that Power Pro Wrestling, Coco, we've had enough of you. We're making an announcement. You get it. Bill Dundee, you've already heard him, Coco, for heaven's sake. Looks like he's not going to be able to go. That's actually Hudson. Get your ring. Sit down on the concrete floor, Coco. What I was trying to say, Randy has told me that due to the announcement that Jerry Lawler has made just moments ago, Power Pro Wrestling will name a new king of Power Pro Wrestling next week at the Rumble on the River. New king named next week at the Rumble on the River due to the announcement that Lawler made just minutes ago right here. My mouth's wide open. I'm completely in shock, Dave. I'm in shock with the announcement from Lawler. What a surprise. And two, the tape arrived. We thought he was going to be here, but he sends in the video and says that he is going to concentrate on his announcing career and maybe a little wrestling with WWF. But as far as Power Pro is gone, he and Randy have, kind of had some problems the last couple of weeks anyway. Yeah, they have. He said, Randy, it's all yours. It's all yours. Wow.
Look at Coco Way. He's going to Hudson. Put that bird buster on him right in the middle of the ring. 1 count, 2 and 3. And the bird man, Coco Beware, with a win over Ashley Hudson. As we said last Tuesday night at the Coliseum, Coco just went nuts down there. And look at it now. This continues.
Well, as Dundee said earlier, he went after Ashley Hudson, not only out in the arena, but back in the dressing room. Granted, back.
What do you want, Baxter? Come on down there.
Nothing. Hey, I don't know what you got all your guys out here for, but I tell you what.
Hey, look.
Oh, not going to have that. Just put the flag down.
You're not going to do this stuff out here.
Just put the flag down. Put the flag down.
You got to leave the flag alone. What are you doing out here? What are you doing out here?
Exactly right. Great karma out here.
I told you I should have burned the flag out. Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me, Dave. You give me the flag. Get on inside.
Car to do your best to get the most out of life. But how can you buy one if you have bad credit or no credit at all? Hi, I'm Fran Tarkin with good news. Thanks to 1-800-BAR-NONE, you don't have to let credit problems keep you from owning a car. If you're working, there's a car waiting for you. Just call 1-800-BAR-NONE. Your loan application will be completed and accepted in 5 minutes or less. Get the car you need and deserve. Call 1-800-BAR-NONE right now.
Need a part fast? Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage has automobile parts inside 35,000 square feet of warehouse space. From engines to transmission, sheet metal to front caps, steering columns, and replacement glass of all kinds. And if they don't have it, they're connected to over 4,000 other salvage yards by computer. They always say yes to your part needs. Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, 3100 Gill Road.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the fastest parts in town, come on down.
Attention Memphis and around the world. The newest flavor from the Mid-South has finally arrived. Finally arrived. That's right. Entertainment proudly presents
the first comment. Hustler is hot. It's fat. It's bumpy. It's full of flavor. So check it out from Entertainment Hustler.
Country Ford in South Haven says move it on over to a new Ranger Taurus. 0.9% for 48 months to save you thousands in finance charges on all new Rangers and Tauruses at Country Ford in South Haven. Or get factory rebates up to $1,250.
Moving in.
Country Ford at Goodman Road and I-55, South Haven.
Randy Hale's back with me.
Dave, just want everybody to say, just crazy show today, excitement today. One more